Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Sailor Moon review. Today I finally am going to review this box set. This is the Sailor Moon S Part 2, and this came out a few weeks ago. I was on vacation at that time, so I took a little break to spend time with family. But I'm going to review it, so then you guys can see what my thoughts are and see the interactive menus and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to finally open this and get to watch this again. This is, of course, my favorite season of Sailor Moon, so I'm really excited about it. The box is really nice. I'd say my only real complaint with the box is it features the same exact Sailor Moon that is on Part 1. So that just kind of seemed kind of cheap to me. I think they could have put a different Sailor Moon on Part 1 and then put this one on Part 2. But that's just my personal opinion. The sticker up here says packed with all new extras. Of course, that means all of the special features and stuff. And it does have the chalice and everything. The back has a nice image on it as well. You have Sailor Moon up there, that's Super Sailor Moon. Regular Sailor Moon's on the front. And it says cast interviews, opening ending songs, art gallery, cast commentary, and more. So I assume it's just going to be exactly the same as all the others. I am hoping, of course, that there is the extra reverse label inside. And of course, if you ordered these from RightStuf, you did get the nice little card pack again, and these are double-sided. As you always get these, because why not, right? As a bonus though, I did get this little ad card for Sailor Moon S. And I assume there's other ones other than this one. This one I actually didn't get with this set. I got it with another box set. It was an Utena box. I'm collecting the Utena DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff, so this actually came with the Utena set that I got. But I thought I'd share it anyways because it is for the season of Sailor Moon. Even though it does say Part 1 on the back, so this is an ad for Part 1. But we're gonna get this open and take a closer look because I'm looking forward to seeing what's in here. Alright, so here is the nice cover for Part 2. Of course it has the foil corners, as these all do. And then here's the back again. And you can pause it if you want to read the synopsis on the cover, but it's pretty self-explanatory. We all know this is Part 2, so. And of course it continues on the actual jewel case. I'm gonna open it, and here are the discs. So these of course are the Blu-rays. It says episodes 109 through 115. This one has Sailor Moon on it, Super Sailor Moon. And then we have Sailor Chibi Moon, and then Saturn. So that's really pretty. And then of course these are the DVDs. And they are reverse colored. Sailor Chibi Moon and then Sailor Saturn. So yeah, and we also have the reverse cover on here, which features this lovely image. And that's one of my favorites from Marco. Very, very pretty image of all of them there. Really, really nice. And then of course we have the cards. And these of course you can only get through RightStuf. Alright, so here is Super Sailor Moon. I hope I have the whole set of these because as some pointed out in my Crystal Season 2 review, I was missing a card, so I ended up having to order another one. So there is Super Sailor Moon, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Venus, Sailor Uranus, Sailor Neptune, Sailor Pluto, Sailor Saturn, and then lastly Sailor Chibi Moon. And of course these are reversed. So you do have Tuxedo Mask on the other side. And then Mistress 9, Kaori Knight, And I don't know how to pronounce some of these names, so I'm not even going to try. I'm not very good with, this is Mamet, obviously. But yeah. These are the Witches 5 and Professor Tomo. So, I always like the cards. I think they're a nice touch. They'd be nice to frame. These are about 4x6s, I do believe. So 4x6 frame, maybe a group collage type frame would be really nice for these. I don't particularly have the room for that kind of thing, but if you wanted some ideas, that's an idea that I would probably do. But we're going to take a look at the menus now and see what they look like, and hopefully there's no mistakes or errors or anything. So let's go check them out. Alright, so this is Blu-ray number 1 for Sailor Moon S Part 2. And as you can tell, it's set up just like all the other ones. The scenes of the anime in the background, logo at the top, play episode setup and gallery at the bottom, and then of course you have the Cosmic Heart Compact, and the Spiral Heart Moonrod is your cursor. And this is the episodes, they pop up. You can just scroll through and pick the one you want. You have setup, which is your English and Japanese settings, and then gallery. And the galleries are always really nice. I doubt very many people really scroll through these more than once, but they have some nice art in them all the time. Of course, this one's going to be all of Sailor Moon, or Super Sailor Moon. That's a nice picture right there. Oh, no, we got some Mercury ones, so there's probably a mixture in here, I guess, of the inners. But the menus always have a nice soundtrack on them, so. But yeah, that is the first one, so I'll go ahead and pop in the second one and we'll look at it. And Blu-ray 2, of course, has a Chibi Moon theme. They added the wand for Chibi Moon at the bottom, which is really cool. There's your episode list for this one. And then your setup, of course, is going to be the same. And then gallery. And I assume all of the ones on this one's going to be Chibi Moon, but I could be wrong. So far they all look like they are. But some really cute images of her on there. So yep, that is Blu-ray number 2 with the Chibi Moon theme. It's always really nice. The music is always really cool with these. So we'll go ahead and put the next Blu-ray in, which is for Sailor Saturn. Alright, so this one is obviously Sailor Saturn themed in a way. Not too much Sailor Saturn is here except for her as Mistress 9, as you can tell. She's not really Sailor Saturn that much in it anyways. But you get to see some images from the final episodes, and her Silence Glaive is your little cursor, which is kind of interesting. It's very, very small. You can barely see it. But these are, of course, the episodes on this one. And then your setup. And then the extras for this one. There is an art gallery, of course, as well, but like the other ones, but it's on a separate thing. This one you have an interview with Keith Silverstein, getting to know the Guardians, Sailor Uranus, Neptune, and Saturn. And then you have a live reaction with the new Guardians for episode 119, so that's interesting. And then the clean opening and clean ending and more trailers from Viz Media. So I think the main highlight would be if you want to know more about the voice actresses for Uranus, Neptune, and Saturn. And plus get to know a little bit more about them, why they kind of do a little talk about episode 19. So that's kind of interesting. It's something different that they haven't done before. So that's not too bad. I kind of am interested to see more about these ones this time around. No convention stuff like there usually is. But that is the Blu-rays for part 2 of Sailor Moon S. So I'll go ahead and show you what the DVDs look like now. Alright, so this is the first DVD. And it features Super Sailor Moon on it. You got play, episodes, and setup. So we'll look at the setup for the main menu here. And the episodes does have the Cosmic Heart. And then your setup menu has the Brooch of Chibi Moon. So that's pretty cool. At least they're being consistent. You have the English language setup and signs and songs and everything as you usually do. So that's pretty much the DVD, the first one. So we'll see what the second one is. Alright, so of course this one's Chibi Moon themed. Here's your episode menu. And it's got her little wand on it. And then the setup is her compact. So that's kind of cute. It's very, very Chibi Moon themed on this one. So if you don't like Chibi Moon, I guess that'll be a problem. You won't like the second DVD. So it looks really good. I like the images and stuff. So let's check out the very last one. Alright, so they did a little better job making this one more for Sailor Saturn. I definitely like the image that they chose. It's very interesting. But here's your episode menu, and it's got her Silent Glaive on there, which is pretty cool. And then your setup menu is Chibi Moon's brooch. And then your extras. Oh, your extras are of course just trailers. But that's a really nice choice for the background. At least it looks like to me they didn't make any mistakes with the menus this time. So that's always a plus. So I guess that's pretty much it. This is for the Blu-rays and DVD menus. So I guess I'll just let you know what my final thoughts are. So my final thoughts on part 2 of Sailor Moon S before I've watched it, of course. It looks like to me everything's looks fine. I don't see any errors or anything with it this time around. I think my only real concern was the Sailor Moon on the cover, but it's very minor. I don't particularly care because I do really like this image a lot. It's probably one of my favorite images from the new art for Sailor Moon. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this one. I do look forward to knowing more when Sailor Moon Supers is going to come out. I haven't heard anything, and as far as I know, there hasn't been any announcement from Viz Media. I try to stalk everything that they do on Twitter at least, so I haven't heard anything from that. The main thing that's been going on, of course, is the announcement for Sailor Moon Crystal, and it's for season 4. A lot of people are kind of unsure what's going on with season 4. They don't understand. I guess it's going to be a 2-part film, and it's going to be in theaters in Japan, and there's no news, of course, yet how it's going to come out over here. There's speculation, of course, that it might come out in cut episode form, because I guess that's what's going on with other animes that's been coming out as movies. So I hope that's a possibility. I think more people would be able to see it if it was free or if it was online for streaming of some sort than if it was out in theaters. I'm kind of leaning more toward that myself. So I don't know. I know that it coming out as a movie, that means the animation will be better right at the start, so that's a good positive thing. I think my only main concern is I hope that they don't cut anything out. We haven't really had a true anime version of Supers, other than of course the classic didn't stay very true to the original story at all for the classic one. So I'm looking forward to that at least, and I don't know what really could possibly happen for the season. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of that. Just really anxious about it, and I'm unsure exactly how to feel just yet until we know more. So I guess it's possible we might come out next year, but I don't know. We haven't had any new art or anything other than this announcement, so we don't know what to go by. I'm thinking because it's going to be a movie, we might not get very much information until it comes out as a film, so I don't know. I'm kind of unsure, but Viz is of course working on Sailor Moon Crystal Season 3, so we'll be getting that soon. That one comes out at the end of this year, so I'm looking forward to picking that up as soon as it comes out. So, and of course when it does, I will do my little review, as I always do. But thank you guys as always for checking out my video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, bye.